Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Circle Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today is Monday, June 6, 2022. Today, we are going to use a different deck. It's called the Energy Oracle Card Deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Now, this deck I really do like a lot, and I've used it many, many times on myself personally. I have done many readings with for other people with these decks. And really, I have from the very start had felt such an energy coming from them. I have found them to be very, very accurate. I mean, I believe that all decks are accurate. There are some decks, though, that really, really vibrate differently, and this is one of those decks, at least for myself, it is. Okay, so with that, let us begin our breathing. So, if you would close your eyes and take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's really get centered and grounded today. Let's try to release some of the stress from our Monday. We started a new week, a new work week for many of us, and we're already starting to feel some of the pressure of all the things we need to do this week. So we want to get off on the right foot and really just start the process of learning to decompress. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Now really focus on your heart center. At this time, I'd like to ask our angels and guides to come forward, as well as the spirit of the Energy Oracle card deck. I ask that we receive the highest of divine guidance and wisdom today, and that these readings be clear of any and all negative or lower energies. I ask the divine light to surround us and enfold us with the golden light of protection, creating a barrier for any lower or negative energies to attach to or enter into this reading in any way, shape, or form. And I ask that the wisdom we receive today be of the pure and divine light. Take another deep breath in and exhale slowly. One more deep breath in and exhale. Okay, I'm going to begin to shuffle this deck and do the reading. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed and to keep on doing your breathing and relaxing into the reading. This is your time right now, time to de-stress and to really focus on yourself. A few minutes for you to receive an important message from Spirit. Okay, so let's spread this out. What do we need to know today, Spirit, on this Monday? What is for our highest good on this day? Oh, here we go. Goddess of the Moon, number 52 of this deck. in the upright position. Goddess of the moon. Now, the goddess of the moon is associated with our intuition, our psychic abilities, our emotional balance, with in conjunction with our intuitive gifts. And so that's what we see here. We see the goddess reaching above her crown chakra to the light of the moon, feeling the energy of spirit. And you see all the white light around her, right? All of the white light surrounding her. So this card is about really beginning to tune in with our intuition, which is consistent with our message from yesterday, where we pulled the Queen of Raphael. And it was that card very much was about paying attention to our psychic insights. So we continue that theme here with this card. So let us go to the book and see what it has to say. Number 52. And again, this deck is also read in an upright and reversed position, but in this case, we got the upright position. Okay, where are we? Number 52, 49, 50, 51, 52. Intuition and going within. That's what it says. Upright. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. And it says you're always blessed with this ability to connect. But this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspirations this brings. So, yes, so this seems to be the theme of the week. Getting in touch with self reflection, and not only thinking about yourself and the things that you want to work on, but really honing in on the information that you're receiving. And you're receiving this in all sorts of ways. You're receiving this through signs on the outside world, but you're receiving this information through your body. How is your body feeling when you think about something? Is it feeling tense? Is it feeling happy and joyful? Do you keep having a recurring thought about something and an idea that comes into your mind out of the blue all of a sudden? So, this is your intuition speaking to you and telling you, look at this. This is what you need to focus on. So that's what this is saying. And it's also saying that it's even beyond just the physical aspect and these feelings and signs and intuition. It's about really being able to connect on a higher level with the different realms. And so we have the moon, and the moon is bearing down light, and the light is the light that's coming into you, and that is the connection. It's the reflection. It is the reflection of light coming into you, which is the knowing, the ability to see beyond what is right in front of you. It's the clarity that you receive. Okay, so that's what this card is saying to you, that it's really time to tap in to these gifts that you have. And if you have been toying around for a while with doing intuitive work, intuitive coaching, psychic psychic readings, in anything related to clairvoyance and mediumship, claircognizance, clairaudience, any of those gifts that you have, if you have been considering using that as a means to helping other people to understand what they're going through in their lives and actually doing this on a professional level where you would be receiving some kind of compensation probably for this, that now is a great time for you. And it's a time that if it's something you'd like to see yourself doing in the future, to really begin to fine tune these skills. And how do we do that? We practice. How do we how do we work our spiritual muscles, so to speak, is we keep at it. We can learn more and more, and we can get all those different pieces of information that we think we need. But at the end of the day, it's actually applying it and practicing. So if you want to move to that next level and you haven't had a lot of practice doing readings with people and reading cards, you might want to take the time now to really help self motivate and build confidence in what it is that you do, and to really begin to see how on point your psychic tools are, right? Because if we don't feel confident in the readings that we're given, then we it makes it more difficult for us to tap into that, because we're feeling fear and doubt, and so we have to release that, and we have to really focus on doing the work, so to speak. So maybe a way to do this is to practice on somebody that you know but not too well, right? And maybe there's stuff going on in their lives that you don't know, and you can tap in, right? Or you can just, maybe ask a friend of yours to hold a party or something where you will, go in and do free readings for people as a part of her or his or her party. And then you really get the practice that you need. And then once you build that confidence, then you can go out and feel more confident about charging people and doing things professionally. So that's what this is calling you to do. It's really saying this is a great time to begin to do that. And so I hope that you will listen to that and listen to, so that's the professional aspect of it. But what have you been feeling lately? Have you been getting downloads of certain things that you know mean something, but you can't quite figure out what they mean? Or you have figured out what it means, but yet you're not sure or comfortable enough to bring that forward and to communicate to the people around you that this happened to you. Now is the time to really begin to pull yourself out of that spiritual closet and to utilize the tools that you have and to let people know that this is who you are. So you will be receiving more and more and more information, psychic information, in the next few days. Pay attention to it. Maybe it's just about something personal to you, a question that you've been asking and aren't sure, or something you've been trying to figure out, and all of a sudden, boom, it comes to you. You know it. You see it. Sometimes maybe you can even see your future. Like all of a sudden, you'll see, oh my goodness, I did it. Like that's what I actually did. I know I can do this, right? You see yourself in another timeline, so to speak. So that is all your psychic ability. There are so many different ways to tap into our intuition and different things that we can see. And there's also there are other ways that if you want to do the deeper work on your own self, is to really practice some of those other things in terms of um, you know having a session with the past life regression hypnotist who can help you go backwards and to see things and to allow you to see how some of the things you've been seeing are not dreams, that they are actually a part of who you were at some point in time. And now you are seeing Now you're taking that and you're actually living that experience, and everything comes together. And all of these things, when we do that, really help us to connect with the higher light. And I understand that as I'm saying these words, it might be hard for people to really see what it is that I'm talking about. But it's just something that you have to step into. I cannot teach you to believe that you're psychic. You have to actually go through the experience. You have to begin to see that you have these abilities. And if you recognize that you have the abilities, it's time for you to come forward and to let the world know, right, that this is who you are, right? Because you can't hold it in anymore. It's coming out. Things are coming forward. Things are shifting. So this is the time now, right? And for some people, it may be that you believe it's a period of self reflection for you, that that's what this card means, and that's okay too. Maybe you're not quite there with the psychic insight aspect of the card, but you understand that is a card calling you to reflect. And that is, the image of the moon with the goddess, right? And it says here that this card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. So maybe this for you is about connecting with your higher self and receiving the information only for yourself at this time. And that is great too. Okay, so trust yourself. Trust, trust, trust. So we have two very important cards coming up over the last 2 days, the Queen of Raphael and the Goddess of the Moon, all pointing us in the direction of inner reflection, intuition, and psychic abilities. So that's what I have for you today. I am curious to see what cards will come up over the next few days. And I would love to hear from you as to what psychic insights you are having at this time. So I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you here tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.